Alright, camelback. Human truth feels good. Tagline, further your adventure, that feels good. Let's read the manifesto. Camelback owners are a breed of their own. We're the type that looks at a finish line as just another boundary. So it feels you're changing subjects here. Camelback owners are a breed of their own. That's a little bit odd. Owners and then own. I'm not 100% okay with that. But you can't say camelback owners and then switch to the royal we. It needs to be we are a unique breed. Something like that. It feels odd that you change. We're the type that looks at a finish line as just another boundary. We're trailblazers in both a literal and figurative sense, with a constant itch to excel and go further. We need a backpack that is as strong as our love for adventure. That's a really nice line. I like that a lot. I don't like this. A finish line is just another boundary. That feels pretty trite. What else could the finish line be? When we're on a white knuckle ride down the side of a mountain or flirting with the edge of a cliff, the last thing we need occupying our hands is a water bottle. What's even worse than a water bottle? The fact that it's empty within a gulp or two. The more water you have, the longer your time outdoors is. That's why camelback is here. If we die, at least it won't be from thirst. We're here to further your adventure. Alright, so the middle part, I'm not 100% on board with. This feels very addy to me, especially the use of the word gulp. I don't think that I've heard anyone use that word ever in my life, so maybe you have, but it doesn't sound like human speak to me, so I would keep thinking about that. But I do love this. If we die, at least it won't be from thirst. I think it's a really nice line. That's an ad. I mean, that's a great headline. If I saw that and you showed me like this just beautiful cliff or like Mount Everest, and it's a shot in Mount Everest of like someone scaling it, and if it's the tagline is if you die, at least it won't be from thirst, that gives me a little bit of chills. I think that's really smart. So I would pull this out and turn this into a print ad. I would also do more writing like this. This feels the right kind of punchy. All right, print. Go ahead, take the long way home. This is working for me. It feels like it's done before. I'm not saying that it has, but it just sort of feels like it. It's in that camp where people have talked about the path less taken or the long way home as a positive. I like this line, though. Hold on to your life, not your water bottle. That's really interesting. If you do something like this, it's going to be really important to have a picture so that we know that it's, on someone's back. Or maybe it's not just a picture, maybe it's a picture of it on someone's back. But at least a product shot, I think that's important. And then I don't understand this line. Nature calls only where you get reception. It seems like it would be nature calls only where you can't get reception. I don't know. And are you talking about peeing? I just don't get this one. So I would keep writing. This to me feels like the most interesting. And then what you have up here, I like that line a lot. It's a really nice thought. And then the non-trad sort of feels a little bit disjointed, or doesn't really feel like it fits as much with the tagline "Further Your Adventure." This sort of just says size to me, and look, you're going away from that. So "Further Your Adventure" says something completely different, and I don't think this does it. I think there's a lot of opportunity because you have the word adventure in your tagline, which I'm kind of okay with. There's a lot of cool opportunity to do with out of home, like where you come to a certain point, and then is there camelback messaging there that allows people to further their adventure? I don't know. Let's keep thinking about this. And your digital, it's not a bad idea, but it feels a little bit too easy, and it doesn't really feel as adventurous, right? All of these, your whole campaign sort of feels outdoorsy and feels like I can take on the world, whereas this feels very tactical and it's about music festivals. Something about it just doesn't really feel like it fits in as well as it could be.